Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. The inverse Laplace transform. As it is clear from the name that it is the inverse process of the Laplace transform. If we are given a function f of s, then its inverse Laplace transform is denoted by this symbol. And we say that if the Laplace transform of f of t is f of s, then the inverse Laplace transform of f of s is equal to f of t. Let us see some useful results. We know that the Laplace transform of sine at is a over s square plus a square. So the inverse Laplace transform of a over s square plus a square is now equal to sine at. Similarly, the Laplace transform of cos at is s over s square plus a square. So the inverse Laplace transform of this is equal to cos at. In a similar procedure in the previous lecture, we have proved that the Laplace transform of e power at is 1 over s minus a. So the inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s minus a is equal to e power at. We have proved that the Laplace transform of t power n is n factorial over s power n plus 1. That is why the inverse Laplace transform of n factorial over s power n plus 1 is equal to t power n. And in a similar procedure, we can obtain all these results. And the first property is that it satisfies the linear property. Question number 1. Find the inverse Laplace transform of part number 1 and part number 2. To solve part number 1, we can write inverse Laplace transform of 6 over s square minus 4, which is equal to inverse Laplace transform of 3 into 2 divided by s square plus minus 2 square. Now taking 3 is outside from the inverse Laplace transform, we can write 2 over s square minus 2 square. And now we know that the Laplace transform of sine hyperbolic 2t is equal to 2 divided by s square minus 2 square. So therefore we can write that this is equal to 3 sine hyperbolic 2t, and that is the required solution. Now let us solve part number 2. In part number 2, we have to find the inverse Laplace transform of 3 divided by 2 s minus 8. Now this can be written as the inverse Laplace transform of 3 divided by, taking 2 as common, we have s minus 4. Now from here we can take 3 by 2 outside from the inverse Laplace transform, and we can write 1 over s minus 4. Now let us see the property. We know that the Laplace transform of e power at is equal to 1 over s minus a. Here a is 4. So therefore we can write this is equal to 3 by 2 e power 4t, and that is the solution. Sometime we need partial fraction to find the inverse Laplace transform of some function. Let us see it in question number 2. To solve this question, first of all, let us factorize s square minus 3s plus 2, which is equal to s square minus 2s minus s plus 2. And this can be written as s into s minus 2 minus 1 into s minus 2, which is equal to s minus 1 into s minus 2. Therefore, the given question is 1 over s square minus 3s plus 2, which is equal to 1 over s minus 1 into s minus 2. And now let us use partial fraction. So this is equal to a over s minus 1 plus b over s minus 2. Let us say this is equation number 1. Now multiplying with LCM, we have 1 is equal to a into s minus 2 plus b into s minus 1. Now if we put s minus 1 equal to 0, which means that s is equal to 1, from the above equation we have 1 is equal to, if I put s is equal to 1 here, I get minus a and the other term will be 0. So I get the value of a, which is minus 1. And now if we put s minus 2 equal to 0, which is s is equal to 2, we obtain 1 is equal to, the first term will be 0, and from the second term we get the value of b, which is equal to 1. Therefore, equation 1 becomes 1 over s square minus 3s plus 2 is equal to, a is minus 1, so I will write minus 1 over s minus 1 plus b is 1, so I will write 1 over s minus 2. And now let us take the inverse Laplace transform of both sides. So we have 1 over s square minus 3s plus 2, which is equal to, let us take minus outside, L inverse of 1 over s minus 1 plus inverse transform of 1 over s minus 2. Now we know that the Laplace transform of e power at is equal to 1 over s minus a. Using this formula, we have inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s square minus 3s plus 2 is equal to e power t plus, sorry, here will be minus, and now e power 2t. And that is the required solution of this problem. Let us see the use of this important property, which says that Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t f of v dv is equal to f of s divided by s. F of s is the Laplace transform of this function f of t. So the inverse Laplace transform of this property is inverse Laplace transform of f of s over s is equal to integration from 0 to t f of v dv. To solve question number 3, the first method is just use partial fraction and solve this question. But here I will use the mentioned property to solve this problem. Let us see, we know that the Laplace transform of sine hyperbolic 2t is equal to 2 divided by s square minus 2 square, which is 4. And now let us solve the above problem. So we have the inverse Laplace transform of 1 over s into s square minus 4. Now this can be written as just multiply and divide with 2. So we have 2s into s square minus 4. And now let us take its inverse Laplace transform. Now from here we can write that this is equal to 1 over 2 inverse Laplace transform of 2 over, I write it like this one, 2 over s square minus 4 whole divided by s. So you can easily write it like this one. Now here this thing is f of s. This is our f of s. So using the above property we write 1 over 2 integration is from 0 to t and 2 over s square minus 4. This is Laplace transform of sine hyperbolic 2v dv. And now the remaining is just a simple integration. So let us integrate this. Its integration is cos hyperbolic 2v divided by 2, and the limits are from 0 to t. And now let us put the limits. So this can be written as 1 over 4 and cos hyperbolic 2t minus cos hyperbolic 0 is 1. So that is the required solution of this problem. That's all.